What's going on, guys? I'm back. We're back on the grind. Your boy was failing a class or two, so he had to lock in. But now I'm passing, so we're back. So in this video, we're going to talk about gambling. Okay, not sports betting. That's for another video. We're going to talk about gambling. My first time, like really ever gambling, I was like maybe like 14, and I was like rolling CS:GO cases. But I think like everyone did that, but I was never addicted to it. I always thought rolling these cases was stupid. When I turned 18, here in the US, you can't gamble until you're like 21, but if you're 18, you can buy lotto tickets and like scratchers, but I never did those. I'd buy them every now and then, and I always thought that was stupid as well. So now I'm 21, right? And when I turned 21, everything changed. I never gambled like in an actual casino until I went to Vegas on the summer of 2025. Now, Vegas changed me. You know how they say how Vegas changes a man? I didn't believe that shit. Never did until I went there. I was there for 3 days, and it was the most fun I've ever had in my life. It was just like the environment I was in. Like we stayed at the Venetian in Vegas, if you guys know where that is. I stayed there for 3 days with my family. Me and my dad. We're just complete degens, and those whole 3 days we just gambled and gambled. I mean, it was so much fun. But that's for another video. But I just want to talk about gambling in general in this video. Now, gambling to me is really fun. I actually enjoy gambling, like going to the casino and like playing with my little chips, sitting at these baccarat tables, blackjack tables, and everything. I always thought that was fun. Now, I promise you guys, I'm not addicted, but that shit is fun. No matter how much money you lose, doesn't matter. It's fun. I mean, to me at least. You guys might be different, but you're actually fucking stupid if you think you're gonna go to the casino and win big. Now, I'm not saying that you're gonna come out of the casino with a profit, but it only happens, in my experience, 1 out of 10 of the times that I've been. Okay? At one time, the first time I went to Ameristar in St. Charles, I played Baccarat IRL for the first time, and I turned $100 and a 400. And I did this without playing any of the side bets because usually I don't play side bets. I think they're stupid. If you hit one of those big, like if you put $5 down on Panda 8 and Baccarat, which means player gets a total count of $8, or sorry, not $8, because it's a total count of 8 and 3 cards. That $5 turns into 125. Like don't do that shit because there'll be times where you'll just waste more money doing that than you would playing an actual hand. Now, I did do this a few times and I hit big. I put $5 on Panda 8, won 125 and won the player hand. I think my total came out to be $200. I earned like $200 just straight out like that, and boy, I was hooked. Now, if you guys don't know, Baccarat is basically the best odds you can ever play. It's basically you against yourself. It's not you against the dealer. You basically pick blue or red or player or banker, and it's like the closest total to 9. It's really that simple. But the thing is, though, is that after 9, it resets. So basically, anything a 10 or above is 0. If you get an ace, it's 1. Say if I get a 7, like two sevens, that's a 4. Really, it's 14, but you subtract 10, so that's 4. If that makes sense, it's that simple. Yeah, Baccarat's the most amount of money I've ever won. It's if you're really looking to win money, you're gonna play Baccarat. Yeah, it can be boring, but hey, you can win some money. That's all that matters sometimes. So now we're going to talk about blackjack. And boy, do I fucking hate blackjack. I can't tell you how many times I've actually had like a decent hand in blackjack. Like I've had like a soft 17, or I've had an 18 or a 19, and dealer shows like 8, and then they'll turn that 8 into a 20 or 21. I mean, think about that, guys. That's just got to be a scam, right? I mean, they got to be placing these cards in some sort of weird order so that the house always has an edge. Well, no, you might be saying, well, Sam, well, if you really want to get technical, blackjack is all math. No, I don't give a fuck. That's just not math. It's fucking scam, okay? The only time you can win money on blackjack is if you learn to count cards, and that's hard to do, okay, with all these decks. And if you do know how to count cards, the casino or the boss pit is going to catch on. They're going to kick your ass out, okay? It's fucking stupid. Or what they'll do is, I've seen a couple of these videos where like, oh, well, your game is too good for us. You can play anything else but blackjack. I mean, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? So yeah, my advice, don't play blackjack. So now we're going to talk about roulette. They say roulette is a rich man's game, and that is pretty fucking true. Not going to lie. It really is a rich man's game. Now, roulette's, I don't even have to explain roulette. You guys know how to play roulette. You pick red or black, even, odd, 1 through 18, 19 through 36. You can maybe pick green. I don't pick green or bet on green. So you can do that. And whatever the ball lands on, hey, that's what you win. Now, roulette really pisses me off. I can't tell you how many times I've picked a number and the ball's spinning, spinning, spinning. It lands on that number and then that shit bounces out. Like, what the fuck? And don't even get me started at these live tables in roulette, and there's like 10 people playing this roulette table, and like you're just sitting there waiting and waiting, and then they're about to spin the ball, and this one guy comes in with like fucking $3,000 just out of nowhere, and then the guy has to count all this money, and then tell the pit boss like, "Oh hey, this guy's got $3,000," and that takes another 2 minutes, and then they can finally spin the ball, only for you to lose $50. I mean, the shit is so fucking annoying. And my advice, dude, just play the electronic roulette table at this point, just so you can just keep spinning and spinning and playing. Now, guys, for the love of God, do not play the slot machines. I saw this video where this guy was explaining, like, theoretically, or sorry, mathematically, whatever you want to say, if you put like $1,000 into a slot machine, your return investment or whatever they want to call it is only like 89% to 98. So if you bet 1,000, put 1,000 in a slot machine, you're realistically only getting between $890 and $980. Like, you never win profit on those things. One time, man, I was getting rinsed on all these tables at the casino. I got rinsed in blackjack. I got rinsed in baccarat. I decided to try my luck in spins or slots. Sorry, I put in $80. Did $1 spins. Did it 60 times, bro, on Huff and Puff. Bro, I didn't win shit. I was so pissed. I took my $20 and I just cashed out and fucked off with it. And don't even get me started on these stupid ass animations they do when you do like all these like $1 spins, and then you'll just miraculously get like a $3, like not $3, 3 cent win, and then they'll do like this stupid crazy animation. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Don't do slots. It'll just piss you off to no end. Now, I've never played crabs at the table, but I have played bubbleless crabs, and there's like a strategy people do I saw on YouTube. And I don't know what it's called, but like you put your chips in like this certain order, and if you hit anything but seven, you win like a lot of money. But if you roll seven, you lose all your money. I did that one time. I think I turned like my $20 into 60, and I lost it all. I got really pissed off. I never played it again. So if you want to do that, go right ahead. Now, your boy here has been getting into poker recently, and I started playing tri-card poker, and man, that shit is fun. But man, will it piss you off too, man. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've got like a high card ace or like a pair, and then I just lose to like some bullshit like a full house or a flush. I mean, I was pissed. One time, man, I turned $50 into $320 in tri-card poker, and I lost it all because my stupid ass was riding a high. I couldn't stop. I think I went, yeah, I put in $50, hit $300, lost it all, ran it back, and then hit 300 again, and then lost it all. I mean, guys, it was so stupid. I'm a fucking degen. I know. Also, please avoid the online casinos, okay? Like, that shit is so scammy. Like, I've never won on those websites. Okay, yeah, it's addicting, yeah, it's fun, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, like, guys, just don't. Just go, if you're gonna gamble, go to a real casino with real people and talk to people, okay? Don't be a fucking hermit like me and then go on these websites that definitely gets my card exposed and everything. Just don't, okay? My overall point in this video that I'm talking about here is that gambling is very fucking stupid. Okay, yeah, it's fun. You get there drunk and it's all fun until you fucking lose all your money and then you're just fucking depressed sometimes. I mean, dude, when I was in Vegas and I lost $300, dude, I was fucking upset. But man, it's a weird feeling. Like, yeah, I have fun, but I was like, you're just very upset. You know what I mean? And I saw this guy on YouTube that got interviewed that perfectly explains what I was feeling. He goes like, yeah, gambling is like being high on heroin and cocaine. So when you win, it's like a rush, but when you lose, it's like a down. And like that made total sense, and I didn't even think of it like that. So yeah, don't be like me and just gamble. For just don't waste your money on gambling. Just save it. If you're gonna gamble, put on like a stupid money line or something easy on a sports book app or whatever you do. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I'll probably talk about my experience in sports betting. That's a good story. So tune in for that, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.